Well, we just did get an update, Kara, from the Forest Service, from the county judge, from Encore. Right now, the number still stands at 80,000 acres burned like this field, 12% contained. It's been that way for 24 hours now, but that's because they're working on an updated map of the area of areas that have been burned, just like what you see before you. Now, today, they are expecting a wind shift that would send the fire west in the direction of Possum Kingdom Lake. So a lot of resources will be sent to that side of the fire. The Palo Pinto County judge thanked all the fire crews that have come from outside the area to help. There's about 200 firefighters total on the ground helping fight the fire. That does allow them to give much needed breaks to those who've been out in these fields for going on 4 days now. As for when we might get updated numbers, the Texas A&M Forest Service explained how they determine the amount of acres and containment.
It's a lot easier to fight fire when we know exactly where it is. When you've burned 80,000 acres, that's the equivalent of 80,000 football fields. It's a large landscape for us to figure out where it is, what's going on, and how do we make sure that we've got line everywhere. Today we have resources that are working out there to drive around the perimeter of the fire and work to get that updated map as we can. Unfortunately, it's going to take time.
As you can see right now, the Forest Service is out here marking the ground, doing some kind of survey or investigation. Now, Encore Energy said they've replaced more than 80 power poles that went down in the fire. Poles like you can see right where they are investigating. They are working on reestablishing the transmission of power, try to get the power service back on to everybody. Also, we ask about the amount of homes or structures that have been destroyed. The county judge said the last number he had was 5 structures. Not sure how many were homes or barns or what have you, but he said until they can do a survey of the entire area, that's the only number they have at this point. Certainly it could grow when you consider 80,000 acres to look through. Kara, back to you.
No, absolutely, and an important distinction between a barn and someone's home. So we appreciate the insight and the update, Chris. Thank you so much. Well, the smoke from the Ross fire is spreading across North Texas. It's already changing plans for students and athletes. Some school districts may have to cancel high school football games tonight and tomorrow because of that poor air quality. Grayford ISD has canceled classes through Monday. Weatherford ISD moving recess, athletics and other practices indoors when possible. Aledo, Garner and Poolville ISDs are also limiting outdoor activity. And doctors at Cook Children's told WFAA their ER saw an increase in children coming in with asthma and respiratory issues, in many cases linked to that fire.